It's Friday, fool, and you need this tool. Welcome back to another glorious episode of It's Friday, fool, you need this tool. My name is Kyle Voss, and on Fridays, I bring you a tool that I use here in this shop or that I've featured on this channel. So I just posted a video where I use this particular tool and the whole kit. I'm gonna show you the whole kit here in a second. But this is a paintless dent removal tool, which basically means you don't have to repaint the car in order to fix the dent, potentially. So let me show you how this thing works. To be honest with you, I really don't know what this is. I think it's maybe some kind of heat board or something because it's got an on and off switch right here and a USB plug for it. Maybe I should read the instructions. But anyway, it comes in this nice toolbox, which kind of surprised me. And it has all kinds of options in here. So a scraper, a little body hammer, these little punch plugs. One's got a rounded edge on it, flat edge, some points. And basically what I think these are for is if you pull a dent and you pull it beyond where it needs to be, so it's actually like a bump hanging out of the car, you can take one of these and kind of massage it back in. At least I've seen people do that. I've never actually had any experience doing it myself. But if you need it, you got them. Some suction cups. So these are pretty self-explanatory. You just give one of these bad boys the old rim job and then you stick it on the dent itself. You pull this lever, it kind of sucks it shut and you can pop the dent. You know, if it's like a dent in a plastic bumper cover or, you know, it's a large dent. A lot of times these bad boys can get the job done. It also came with some plastic, what I would call trim tools. You know, I would usually use these tools to kind of pop panels off, but all right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. There's two ways that this thing, at least the way that I would use it, works. One of those is this contraption right here. So basically it's got two pads on it that are adjustable based on, you know, you can adjust them based on where the dent is. And you've got this top piece. So then you got this top piece and it comes with a bunch of different kinds of feet. So I don't know if you can see this, but they're all different sizes of threaded feet. That's what I'm gonna call them. And then what you wanna do is you basically take this glue gun and it comes with several different kinds of glue sticks. And you take this glue gun, you basically glue one of these feet on to the body panel right in the center of the dent, which is why they come with different size feet. So if you have a small dent that you need to get into, use one of these small ones. You know, if it's a crease, you want to use one of these oblong ones. Yeah, whatever size dent it is, you use one of these. And then it's basically glued onto the side of the car. You take this, you slide it over top of it. And then you take your little handle, put it on the back, and you just tighten this thing down. And what it does is as you tighten it, it's gonna pull that dent out in a perfect scenario. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna basically pull that dent out. The experience that I've had with it, it puts a lot of tension on it and then finally the glue will kind of pop loose. So that's one way of doing it. You can do this bridge, use this, we'll call it a bridge. Set the bridge right there. So all these feet that come with it are for the bridge setup. There's also another way to do this, and that is with this basically hand puller. So works basically in the same fashion, except for that it's hand operated versus screw top operated. And it comes with a plethora of feet that are the exact same way. Some that are really small So like, you could really get into some small dents, some bigger ones. Same deal with these though, like if you had a crease, you could just use one of these kind of oblong ones, you glue it on there. And so you just glue these things on, and then what happens is this piece has a little slot in it. So you just kind of slide this bad boy in there. And if you need to, you can kind of tension it with the top of this piece. Once you got it tight, then you just kind of give this lever some action, and it pulls that dent right out. You know, like I said, perfect scenario, pops the dent perfectly clean. Sometimes it takes a couple tries. I used this on the COVID coupe. It worked pretty well. I'm not gonna say I got it out 100%, but I may not have been using it exactly the way that I should have been using it. I never did read any of the instructions. So let me put that out there. The other thing I'd like to say on this whole kit is its claim to fame is that it is a paintless dent removal, which means that you can pull dents without repainting the car. But what I will tell you is that these are very prone to making your car paintless. Let me explain. The glue that you put on these obviously is specifically made to do the job, but sometimes if the glue is stronger than the actual paint, you're gonna, pop a section of paint off of the car with this. And the only reason I say that, not because I know firsthand. I mean, I did use these on the COVID coupe. It did pull a little paint off, but I mean, that car's like almost 30 years old, and it's not really saying much. But I have had cars in the past where I put some kind of vinyl wrap or stickers on, and in the process of pulling those off, I have taken big swatches of paint off the car. And I know if the sticker can do that, then this for sure could do that. So I guess you want to be very careful about what you put it on, because it could be a paintless dent removal in a different meaning if you ain't careful. So anyway, there you go. A kit full of goodness. I'm sure I'll use this thing a ton in the future. I've already got my money's worth out of it on the COVID coupe. This whole kit was under 40 bucks, which is why I took a chance on it. And because of the price point, I was like, man, I should bring this to you guys. So as always, I will drop you a link in the description. You can go check this kit out for yourself. If you happen to buy one and try it out, let me know your results. As always, thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys some more this week. It's Friday, fool!